Hello and welcome back to Payday 2 101 with your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. Today the BBQ Pack DLC came out, so this is my first look at it. First I'll go over what's been added. They've added 3 new guns, 4 new melee weapons, 2 new ammo types, and a new throwable weapon. For cosmetics, 4 new masks, 4 new materials, and 4 new patterns. The flamethrower, the piglet grenade launcher, and the stakeout 12-gauge shotgun for the guns, the poker, the mother forker, the spatula, and the tenderizer for the melee weapons, the dragon's breath rounds for shotgun ammo and the incendiary rounds for grenade launchers, and lastly the Molotov cocktail as a throwable weapon. For masks, they've added the gas mask, Graug, the chef, and firefighter. First, let's go over the new guns. All these guns were tested with my Player Dozer Deathwish build. A video showing off that build will be linked both on screen as well as in the description. Keep in mind that this is all day one testing, and that I'll be doing more in-depth weapon guide videos on each of these guns once the community and I have had more time to properly test them. Let's start with the flamethrower. The flamethrower is a primary that lets you spray fire over short distances to set fire to all the enemies who get caught. While on fire, they start rapidly taking damage until they die. Although this is very fun, it has 2 major drawbacks. Special response units such as ghosts, tasers, and bulldozers are nearly immune to the fire. They'll continue to fight while on fire and require a lot of fire to kill. The flamethrower also does not use regular ammo pickups and instead can only be replenished with ammo bags, making it a bad idea for particularly long heists. Regardless, it's incredibly fun. Next is the Piglet Grenade Launcher Primary. I tested this one with incendiary rounds. The Piglet Grenade Launcher, although being very fun, has an ungodly long reload time. The fire seems to spread out in a much larger area with the incendiary grenades than with the flamethrower, making it good for fun crowd control. However, the insanely long reload time and the low total ammo makes the weapon better for having fun than for getting work done. Lastly for guns, the stakeout 12-gauge shotgun primary. I tested this one with the Dragon's Breath rounds. This is a full auto shotgun that can be switched between auto and single shot on the fly, with a modification you start with that allows you to have a 20 shell drum with a very fast reload. The downside is that the fire rounds are quite weak. They're great at killing unarmored targets, but take multiple hits to kill tan cops and are completely useless against bulldozers. With regular shells, this gun might be more effective, but Dragon Breath rounds seem to be more of a novelty. Next, onto the melee weapons. Now, there isn't much to say about the melee weapons, so this will be a bit quick. First, with the poker, it has the best damage and knockdown of any of the 4 new melee weapons, making it probably the most usable. It has a bit of a slow swing, though. The spatula is a novelty weapon just to have fun with. It is pretty fun. The mother forker is a pretty good dagger-like weapon with a very fast stab speed, much like the trench knife. Lastly, for melee weapons, there's the tenderizer. It's like a more serious version of the spatula, a blunt weapon for knockdown that's nice and small. For the final new weapon added, we have the Molotov cocktail. Molotov cocktail is a grenade replacement that you can take that will set a large area of the ground on fire. This works great against groups of normal enemies, but is pretty ineffective against special units. Overall, it's probably not as good as grenades, but having 1 or 2 people in the crew with Molotovs could come in handy. Overall, this DLC is just insane. Never before have we gotten such a massive amount of unique and fun weapons in a single DLC. For only $5, this is absolutely worth buying. We will still have to wait a bit and see how many effective strategies we can have with these new weapons as the community have time to really test them out and make all the new builds for them, as currently they don't seem very strong. But the fun of using them alone is worth the price you pay. If this DLC sounds like fun to you, absolutely pick it up. That's it for this episode of Payday 2 101. On the next episode, probably onto more weapon guide videos. If you're interested in this series and would like to watch more, a link to the playlist will both be on screen as well as in the description. This series will be ever updating as new patches change the game, so I'll keep you guys up to date. If you want to play Payday 2 with me, I play with the viewers on my streams whenever I stream Payday 2. You'll see a link with my Hitbox streaming account in the description. If you're looking for some teammates to play with, why not join in my Steam group linked in the description. And if you want to keep up with me, I have my Facebook fan page and Twitter linked down there as well. Feel free to request I talk about anything in the game as long as I don't already have a video on it in the playlist, and I look forward to seeing everyone's feedback. If you want to see me play some more Payday 2, click the video on the left to check out my playlist of my Payday 2 streams. And if you want to see a different game, the video on the right is of one of my newest playthroughs. That's it for this video, thank you all for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.